and put on your prettiest dress.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, can I take Elmer to the studio?
No, you can't. You're going to be a movie star. You're going to be making pictures with them handsome young actors like Dash, Rip Rock, and Bolt Upright.
Sir?
You're going to find out that fellas is a heap more fun than them critters.
Well, they going to have to go some to beat Elmer.
Give me that raccoon. You going upstairs and get yourself looking like a movie star.
Yes, sir. Oh, Elmer don't like cream in his coffees.
Now, get out of here, Scoot.
Uncle Jed, as long as I'm going over to the studio, can I produce Ellie's movie?
We'll see. Go get your best clothes on.
I still got my producer clothes.
All right, boy.
Hot dog! Hey, Granny, I'm gonna produce Ellie's movie.
Well, get down here, big lumber.
Kid, you're not gonna let them young'uns go to work at that sin-soaked movie studio.
No, they're going to work at my movie studio.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Well, it ain't sin-soaked.
All right, Jed. Ellie is your daughter, and if you want her to become one of them Hollywood flibberty-gibbets, go ahead.
She ain't going to become one of them Hollywood flibberty-gibbets. But it's about time she commenced having a little fun. Meeting some young fellas, getting asked out to dances and parties.
Yeah, Hollywood parties.
What's wrong with Hollywood parties?
Oh, Jed, you poor innocent country boy. Don't tell me you don't know about Hollywood parties.
Well, I ain't ever been to one.
Oh, the stories I could tell you.
You been to a Hollywood party, Granny?
I wouldn't be caught dead at one.
How come you know so much about them?
I got it right from the horse's mouth. Elverna Bradshaw told me.
Elverna Bradshaw ain't never been out of the hills. What does she know about Hollywood parties?
Well, if you listen, I'll tell you.
All right.
Now, you remember Elverna's daughter who married Al Ledbetter, the undertaker over at Ripley?
Yeah?
Well, Al's sister was in a beauty contest, and the first prize was a trip to Eureka Springs.
Yeah?
Well, Al's sister didn't win, but the girl that did told about meeting a truck driver who picked up a hitchhiker who was a fry cook at Little Rock.
Yeah?
Well, they was a waitress who worked for the fry cook, and she had a niece. And that girl knew all about Hollywood parties because she'd been through the mill.
I see.
And the girls at the mill told her.
What mill is that?
The flour mill in Springfield.
Granny, how come the girls at the mill back in Springfield know so much about parties way out in Hollywood?
I figured that was none of my business. I'm not one to pass on gossip, you know.
Of course not.
But now that you're warned, I hope that you'll keep your daughter safe to home.
With Ellie working in the movies, the Clampetts aren't likely to go back to the hills. And with her beauty, she might become a big star. And if she becomes a big star, she'll make a lot of money. And if she makes a lot of money, she'll put it in my bank.
Gee, is that all you're thinking of?
No, of course not. I'm thinking of Ellie. Now, she might meet some young men, have dates, romance, get married. She might marry a big star. And if she does, he'll put his money in my bank.
Chief, if you're really thinking of Ellie, think again. Granted, she will meet young men, but what kind?
Good-looking, successful young actors. That's what kind. Fellas like Rock, Dip Dash, and Up Bolt Right.
That is Dash, Rip Rock, and Bolt Upright.
With the kind of money they're making, I don't care they're called Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Wolves, 1 and 2 would be more appropriate. Cads, both of them. Libertines. Poor sweet innocent Ellie May is no match for their kind.
Poor, sweet, innocent Ellie May can whip 4 of their kind with one hand tied behind her. Meantime, she can have some fun. Get invited to dances and parties.
Yes. Hollywood parties.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Oh, Chief, how can you be so uninformed?
Well, what do you know about Hollywood parties? Have you ever been to one?
Certainly not. But I've heard about them from this girl who lives in my apartment building.
Has she ever been to one?
No, but she has this cousin who works at a flour mill in Springfield.
Ellie Mae, you is prettier than sun up on a frosty morning.
You coming to the studio?
Oh, I figure I won't right off, Ellie. Them young actor fellows be wanting to get acquainted and won't help none to have your pa standing around.
Well, Granny says I dasn't have nothing to do with them tricky Hollywood rascals.
Ellie Mae, your producer is ready. Let's get over to Hollywood and commence to vine.
Commence to what?
Vine. That's what all the movie folks do. Go to Hollywood and vine. Now, don't you worry, J.D. I have got widescreen plans for this little property.
Now, look, boy.
Of course, she'll have to start out as what you call an extra. But I'm going to pan her close-ups, dolly her makeup, and budget her arcs till I have built her up to what you call a top box office has-been. I'm going to negative her foreign gross. Might even go to color.
You're going to color right now, Jethro. Well, your eyes is red, your face is white, and your lips is blue.
Let's get some fresh air, boy.
Yes, sir. Something is making me kind of dizzy.
That's probably the dark glasses.
Yeah.
He'll be all right in a minute.
I packed your lunch to take to that sin-soaked studio, Ellie.
Thank you, Granny.
What's this for?
Protection.
Feeling better, Jethro?
Yes, sir, Uncle Jed. But if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not produce Ellie's picture. Producing movies is too hard on a fella.
All right, boy.
I'll do something easy, like write it or direct it.
Tell you what, Jethro, you just drive Ellie Mae over to the studio and then come right back home. She'll get acquainted with these young fellas a heap easier if her family ain't standing around.
Let's go, Jethro. I got to report to the wardrobe department.
Ellie, how come you're wearing Granny's hat?
Well, she says it's for protection.
Protection from what?
Fellas.
You don't need no hat pin.
Big fire. All Ellie's got to do is tell them fellas her pa owns the studio.
You don't have to do that neither. You just be your own sweet, pretty self and do an honest day's work movie starring.
Jethro says I got to be an extra before I can be a star.
All right, after you're extra for a while, you ask him real polite, can you be a star?
Yes, sir, Pop.
Bye, darling.
Uncle Jed, don't call me that.
Hi, Dash.
Hi.
Who's going to be in your picture?
Well, I'm not sure yet. Could be you,
Me?
if you can handle the love scene.
Oh, I can. I know I can.
Dash.
Get the springs oil on this for me, honey. Go get me a sandwich, sweetheart. You can go along and carry the potato chips. Now, about those love scenes. Have you read the script?
Oh, no. I'm just an extra.
Well, that's where stars come from, sweetheart. Sit down, sit down.
Okay.
Now, in the opening scene, when we're,
Howdy.
Oh, how do you do? Be sure there's plenty of mustard in that sandwich, honey. Sit down, sit down.
Well, thank you.
Well, you're the prettiest extra I've seen.
Well, thank you. After I've been an extra for a while, can I be a star?
Well, now, I think you can. If you can handle the love scenes.
Well, I try. I don't know just a whole heap about such things.
Would you like to learn?
Yes, sir.
Well, this is lesson number 1. Say prune.
Prune.
Again.
Again.
Say prune. again.
Prune again.
Just say prune.
Prune.
That's it.
Prune. I was right. You're more fun than Elmer.
Can I speak to you for a minute? Is it important?
Very. Orders from the front office.
Excuse me, honey. Don't go away.
Am I a star yet?
Not quite, sweetheart. You're on the right track. What is it, Tom?
They just cast the girl for your picture.
Do me a favor, will you? Don't tell any of the extras. I'm doing a little casting on my own.
Chin up, boy. The girl they picked is the boss's daughter.
Chapman?
No, the big boss. J.D. Clampett.
What does she look like? Can she act?
Who cares? Papa owns the studio. She's on her way over here now, so get rid of the chick.
Listen, sweetheart, we'll continue your acting lesson later. Get dressed and wait for me at the gate.
Yes, sir. Prune.
Later. Oh, boy.
Who is she?
Never mind. I'm grooming her for stardom.
Ellie Mae.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Drysdale. Miss Jane.
Get in.
I'll take you to your dressing room. See you later, Chief.
Right. As you can see by those clippings, I've got you pegged dead to rights. So there's no use trying to squirm out of it. Now, you try any of those shenanigans with Miss Clampett, and your next picture will be shot at the police station. Is that clear? I said, is that clear? Riptide! Give me those. Now, you go present yourself at Miss Clampett's dressing room. And you be charming, you be polite, and you behave. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Could I finish reading those, sir?
Yes, who is it?
That's Rip Rock. May I come in?
You may not. Stay where you are. I'll come out. Are you Dash Rip Rock?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Let's get this straight here and now. I know your reputation. And there will be none of your romantic hijinks with Ellie Mae Clampett.
You have my word of honor.
Let's go.
Now, hold on just a minute. Bend your knees.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
Bend your knees.
There. Are you satisfied?
Nope. Let me see your reticule.
Take a good look, Mr. Pinkerton.
Okay.
I'll help you on the truck, Granny.
Well, you got her hefted. Shake her down a little.
Yes, sir.
Ain't you got no respect for your poor old brittle-boned granny?
All right, set her down, Jethro. All right, let's have it.
Have what?
What you hiding under your hat?
That happens to be my hay. Well, I'll be switched. I thought that was a heavy hairpin.
All right, let's get it going.
Come out of there, Rip Dash, you coward. I know you're hiding around here someplace. Now, I'm going to give you until the count of 3, then your contract is going to be canceled.
1,
2.
Mr. Drysdale, have a heart. I can't make a picture with Mr. Clampett's daughter.
Why not?
Man, just her voice scares me.
That? Well, we can just dub in another voice.
What are we going to do about the rest of her?
Are you kidding? Have you ever seen her in a bathing suit?
No, I missed that.
So her figure is 1 in a million.
At least.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Mr. Drysdale, I have been reading the script and I find it unacceptable.
Well, what's the matter with it?
For one thing, the love scenes with young Rip Rock here are positively indecent.
I can't believe
Well,
it.
she's right. Absolutely right. I feel the same way.
You?
Yes, sir. When I first read that script, I said, why, these love scenes are positively indecent.
Well, I'm glad to see you have some sense of propriety.
Oh, I'm full of it.
Baloney is what you're full of. Look, we'll tone down the love scenes. Now get back to the dressing room and get that beautiful Clampett figure into a bathing suit.
I refuse.
Good girl. I'm with her.
Well, how refreshing to find that you are not totally devoid of moral fiber.
Why, honey, I'm just solid moral fiber from head to toe. Since we're not making that picture, may I see you to your car?
You stay here, Dash Rock. I want to talk to you alone. Sit down. Now, look. I don't care if you make the picture with Ellie Mae. That's not important.
Well, thanks.
The important thing is that she doesn't know any young men, never has any dates.
I can believe it.
But you're going to change all that.
I am? How? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Her father owns a studio. That means he owns you.
Mr. Drysdale, please. I've got the cutest little extra waiting for me out there at the front gate.
Forget her. You're going to romance Ellie Mae Clampett.
Mr. Drysdale, listen, you can't let a nice, decent girl like that go out with a cad like me. Why, she's liable to wind up at one of those Hollywood parties.
You know about those parties, do you?
Man, I could tell you stories would curl your hair.
Really?
Yeah. See, my aunt works in this flour mill in Springfield.
It's Ellie Mae.
What y'all doing here?
We come to see you, Ellie.
Are you all right, honey?
Sure am, Granny.
You a star yet?
Well, not yet, Paul. I'm still an extra. But Mr. Dash Riprock is learning me to be a star.
Yeah, that's right friendly of him.
Why, he's done learned me to say, prune.
You've been saying that for years.
Yeah, but it never was so much fun before.
You and Mr. Riprock have got real good acquainted, have you?
Yes, sir, Paul. I like him.
Well, then I reckon it wouldn't do no harm for the rest of us to meet him. Hop on.
Well, he said to wait for him at the gate. But I reckon we can find him.
Now, while you're charming Ellie Mae Clampett, I'll go talk to Chapman about your raise.
If I pull this off, I deserve one. Not to mention an Oscar.
Just remember, her father has $40 million.
Figures.
What was that?
Nothing, sir. I'll make a pitch for Ellie, I promise.
Yes, you do that, or you'll be making flour for your aunt.
Yes, who is it?
Dash Riprock. May I come in?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm quite alone here.
Good. I want to see you alone.
Stay here. Leave that door open. If you've come to talk to me about the script, I've had to make some changes.
I didn't come to talk to you about the script. I came to talk about us.
Us?
You and me.
Oh, that us.
Just can't you see? I've fallen for you.
Me? You have scores of girls.
But not like you, believe me. I mean, you've got something I've always been looking for. Intelligence.
I find that very difficult to believe. I've been reading your clippings about all your amorous adventures. Every night a different glamour girl, a movie starlet, or beauty queen.
Yes. I've hated every minute of it.
You poor boy.
Mr. Riprock? Hey, Dash? Hey, where are you?
I want you to meet my family.
Yeah, we'd like to have you over for some videos.
Mr. Clampett, what are you doing here?
Well, we're looking for Mr. Riprock.
Oh, good. He's a wonderful fellow. Crazy about Ellie Mae.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, he'll be taking her out on dates, to parties, dances. Mad about her.
Here you are, Chief. Hello, Mr. Clampett.
Oh, howdy, Miss Jean.
Chief, I wonder if I might have the rest of the day off. Dash wants to take me for a drive.
Dash who?
Riprock. He's mad about me.
Must be some kind of a... Dash Riprock!
Drysdale, I thought you told me he was mad about Ellie Mae.
Yeah, but that's a different Riprock. The one who's mad about Miss Hathaway works in a flour mill.
Don't you fret, Ellie. You're better off out of there. Tell me, did that Dash Riprock invite you to one of them Hollywood parties?
No, ma'am, Granny.
Too bad. I was hoping your pa would learn for himself about how them movie folks carry on.
Granny, once and for all, we're gonna find out firsthand about them Hollywood parties.
Right now?
Right now.
Hot dog! Where to, Uncle Jed?
That flour mill in Springfield.
I need you, yes, it's true. From the chart to my heart.
On market day.
That's what this is for. I want you to go over to that movie studio and find that movie actor that broke your daughter's heart and dust his city britches with a little country lead.
Now, Granny, I don't like that dash rip-rock fella no better than you. But stealing a kiss or two ain't exactly a shooting crime.
I don't mean for you to drop him. Just wing him so he can't run. And then fetch him back here with a preacher.
You wouldn't want him at gunpoint. Besides, he belongs to Miss Jane now.
Yeah, that's what I can't figure out. How he could throw Ellie Mae over for Miss Jane.
What's the matter with you, Ripcord?
Rip Rock.
I told you to make a pitch for Ellie Mae Clampett. And instead of that, you went ape for my secretary. Are you some kind of a nut?
It was a mistake, Mr. Drysdale.
It was a catastrophe, Mr. Ripsnort.
Rip Rock.
How could it happen?
Well, I went to Miss Clampett's dressing room like you said. I knocked on the door.
Yes, who is it?
That's Rip Rock. May I come in?
You may not. Stay where you are. I'll come out.
And you thought she was Ellie Mae Clampett?
Well, sure. You told me your father had $40 million. I figured she had to look like that.
I don't follow you.
The rich ones are never pretty.
You are some kind of a nut. Now, you show me a girl with enough money, and I'll show you a raving beauty. I don't care what she looks like.
I'm back from the library, Chief. Sorry. Dash! You impetuous boy. Couldn't you wait until tonight to see me?
Well,
Oh, you won't be disappointed. I have 2 new volumes of poetry to read.
Oh, boy.
But you shouldn't have come here, naughty boy. Deny yourself a little longer. It'll be all the sweeter when we do meet.
But Mr. Drysdale sent for me.
Yes, I want to have a talk with him.
Talk? Oh! Chief, you have nothing to worry about in that score.
What score?
Dash behaving himself. See, Dash, Mr. Drysdale knows of your reputation as a playboy. You won't believe this, Chief. We were alone together for 3 hours last evening, and not once did he make an improper advance to me, right, Dash?
Right. It is made of steel.
Really? Even her critters is worried about her.
Sorry, Wilbur, but I don't feel like playing fetch the stick. I don't feel like playing ball neither. Well, he's awful cute, Wilbur. But he ain't no Dash Riplock. Sorry, Bessie. I don't feel like playing checkers neither. I just want to be with Dash and have him to kiss me again. Thank you, Bessie. But it just ain't the same.
Well, Granny, there's only one thing can make a girl forget a boy. That's another boy.
You got one in mind, Jed?
That movie studio of mine is crawling with them.
Slithering is the word. Snakes in the grass, that's what them Hollywood actors is.
We only met one.
One's enough. Why, he's struck like a serpent. Before poor, sweet, innocent Ellie Mae knowed what had happened, he spied her, sparked her, spooned her, and spurned her.
We gotta take a chance, Granny. Them movie actors is uncommon good looking, and once you've tasted turkey, you ain't likely to settle for tripe. Hello? This is Jed Clampett. I'd like to speak to Mr. Chapman, please, ma'am. Oh, Ellie, honey. Run up and put on your prettiest dress. A young man coming to call.
Dash Rip Rock?
Just a minute. Once you seen this rascal, you'll commence throwing rocks at old Dash.
Who is he?
Well, he's a surprise. Now, you run, do like I tell you.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chapman, I want you to send me over one of your finest-looking turkeys. Actors.
Yes, Miss Trigger, what is it?
Is it true that Dash Rip Rock is in Mr. Drysdale's office?
It is. Oh, please.
Oh, please, just let me take a peek at him. Oh, I'm ring-a-ding-ding over that man.
And that man is ring-a-ding-ding over yours truly.
Who?
Me?
You?
Me?
Dash Rip Rock?
Dash Rip Rock? Oh, I can understand your momentary confusion. You're not aware of the new trend, are you?
No, I guess not.
Well, brace yourself, my dear. What you have is on the way out, and what I have is on the way in.
I still am big.
It boils down to this. Pretty face and shapely figure are no longer the key to romance.
Well, they must have changed the lock since last night.
I don't see what's so complicated about it, Mr. Drysdale. I give your secretary the brush off and
You
then...
can hold it right there, Rip Rock.
Rip Rock.
You're going to let Miss Hathaway down very gently.
How do I do that?
I'll think of some way.
Well, think of it before tonight. I can't take another 3 hours of poetry and carrot juice.
Carrot juice?
She brought along a gallon jug. I drank so much carrot juice I could see in the dark. And when you're parked with her, who needs it?
Here's your new contract, Ripsaw.
Mr. Drysdale, my name is Rip Rock, Dash Rip Rock.
According to this, your name is Homer Noodleman.
Well, that was my name when I was pumping gas in Peoria.
Well, you can be back pumping gas in Peoria tomorrow. You read me, Homer?
Loud and clear.
Yeah. Well, until you hear from me, you will continue to flip for Miss Hathaway.
It is Keats, Shelley, Byron, and Browning. These and a jug of carrot juice will bring you an evening of ecstasy, sir.
I'll see you later, Mr. Drysdale.
Dash Rip Rock! Oh.
Goodbye.
Until tonight, Dash, darling,
Yes, until tonight.
there'll be Keats and carrot juice.
Oh, boy.
Away, away, for I will fly to thee, not charioted by Bacchus and his pods, but on the viewless wings of poesy. Eat your heart out.
Please call me quick as Vittles is ready, Granny. I'm starving.
All right, boys.
What you got there, boy? Oh, this is a pinup picture Miss Jane gave me. Says she wants it back. Let me see there. I still can't figure What Miss Jean's got that Ellie Mae ain't got more of.
Ellie ain't got no beer rug like that.
True.
Oh, that must be Miss Jane. She says she's come by to get this and tell me something.
Jethro, your riddles is ready.
Dog! You give her this for me, Uncle Jed.
Well, now, hold on, boy. Miss Jean's come to see you and tell you something.
Oh, well, sure hope she makes it quick. I'm starving. Well, howdy, Miss Jane. Here's your picture. What do you got to tell me?
Jethro, get a grip on yourself. This will hurt, but I shall make it quick and merciful.
Good.
Look at me like that with those big, happy, trusting eyes. What I have to say is difficult enough.
Well, what is it, Miss Jane?
Jethro, you and I can be no more than friends. I belong to Dash Riprock. I said it. Poor boy, he couldn't take it. I've shattered his dream.
He's young, Miss Jane. He'll get over it.
Do you think he'll eat his heart out?
Well.
Oh, hi there, Miss Jane.
Hello, Ellie. My, how lovely you look.
Well, thank you.
You have so much. What a shame it's all going out of style.
I don't know what you mean, Miss Jane.
Of course you don't, dear sweet child. But the new trend will not find you wanting. Fortunately, you have a well-stocked library. Yes, indeed. Come along. I'll help you select some volumes to read.
My dog is whatever Miss Jane's got. It's hid like a quail in a thicket.
Good luck, Biff. See you later.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not going up and leaving me stranded here.
Those are my orders.
Have a heart, Eppie. This girl has got to be a real beast.
How do you figure?
Look at this mansion. Her father's got $40 million, and he's got a strong arm a date for her.
That's probably why he bought this studio. He's got a whole stable of you good-looking guys for his daughter.
Yeah. Listen, take me back and bring over Tab Strong or Race Burley. Or both upright.
Sorry, Biff. You're it.
Oh, howdy there, young fella.
How do you do? I'm Biff Steele, and I'm supposed
Yeah, we've been looking for you. Come on in. Real pleased to meet you. I'm Jed Clampett.
You're the Clampett who owns the studio?
That's right.
And it's your daughter that I'm
Right
supposed
again. I'll fetch you in so you can get acquainted.
to... Swell.
Hello. Won't be a minute.
Oh, man.
Oh, Miss Jane, whereabouts is Ellie?
She's in the library, completely immersed in worthwhile literature.
Thank you.
Oh, hi. I was just leaving. Have to get to town right away.
Don't you have a car?
No, but I'll run. Walk.
Oh, nonsense. I'm driving to the bank. Hop in.
Thanks, but I just as soon...
Oh, aren't you Biff Steele from the studio?
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Steele, this here is... It's Steele? Where are you? Dogged if she didn't grab another one.
Was that my fella, Paul?
Afraid so.
Well, gee whiz, what'll I do now?
Well, you're gonna have to leave me alone for a spell, honey. I got some tall whittling to do.
it enough to suit you now? Has the Clampett honor been thromped on enough? Are you ready to stop whittling and commence shooting?
Don't need to, Granny. I think I have whittled up the reason why them Hollywood fellas keeps dropping Ellie and running off with Miss Jane.
I'm listening.
Well, the way I got it figured, them movie actors don't want nobody around them that is prettier than they are.
Do you reckon they could be that stuck on themselves?
I have heard that there is one or two could stroll down Lover's Lane alone.
What can we do about it?
Well, we just have to take Ellie Mae and homely her up.
It's the opening we've been looking for. Now, when Miss Hathaway walks in, you'll say, "Where have you been?" And she'll say, "I've been to see Jethro Bodine." And you'll say, "Jethro Bodine? Aha! Another man."
And then I stomp out in a jealous rage.
Yes. And then you'll stomp right up to the Clampetts and make a pitch for Ellie Mae. Now, have you got that straight?
Right. I say, Jethro Bodine. Aha! Another man. And then,
Sorry I was so long to... Dash!
where have you been?
I've been with Biff Steele.
Jethro Bodine. Aha! Who?
Biff Steele.
Who is Biff Steele?
Just another young man suffering from intellectual anemia. Starving for the cod liver oil of my companionship.
Biff Steele?
Jealous, Dash?
You bet he's jealous. He's going to stomp right out of here. Aren't you, Dash?
Yeah. Biff Steele, huh?
Yes, Dash, and in all honesty, there is something I must tell you. I like him. I like him a lot, and he likes me. There, I've said it.
Well, he's gone.
Yes. That makes twice within the hour I have had to break a young man's heart.
No.
I rather like it.
Turn around, Ellie. What do you think, Granny?
She looks plumb awful.
Right, you done a fine job.
Do I have to wear this here thing? It's kind of hot and itchy.
Take it off, Ellie.
Whoop. Miss Drysdale, Dash ought to be here any minute. You don't want to scare him away right off.
If that don't scare him off, nothing will.
Done wonders for Miss Jane, that and some poetry. Oh, you got some verses you know by heart?
Yes, sir, Pa. Jethro learnt me 3 poems.
This is a lot of darn nonsense.
Well, we owe it to Ellie to give it a try.
Hey, everybody, Dash Ripbrock's here. Come on in, Dash.
Hello, everybody.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Ellie Mae here?
Oh, here I am, Dash.
Ellie, you've changed. You look wonderful.
I do?
Great.
Oh, hey, Dash, you heard any good poems lately?
Well, no.
Ellie has.
By the shores of Gitche Gumi, by the shining Bixley water, stands the wigwam of Nakomi.
Pretty good, huh, Dash?
Great.
She knows 2 more. Let 'em fly, El.
Well, maybe she'd like to save them till her and Dash is in the parlor.
Well, come on, Dash.
Where are you going?
Make sure she says them right.
You better not goof this time, Bev.
Don't worry.
Well, Granny, I don't like to say I told you so, but I reckon I was right about them Hollywood actors.
It just don't make sense. I've been watching he-in and she-in for nigh on to 75 years. It just don't.
Oh, howdy.
Mr. Clampett, I'd like to apologize for leaving the way I did.
Oh, that's all right. Ellie got over it.
You know, I'm just dying to meet your daughter. Every actor in the studio wants to meet her. Here's the first carload. Come on in, fellas. Tab strong, race burly, crunch hardtack, and bold upright.
Hi, fellas.
All right, sir.
This here is Granny. Hello.
How are you? Nice to meet you,
Hi.
ma'am.
Ellie Mae, you got more company.
There's another carload right behind us.
Hi, Howdy, fellas.
Oh, there.
Roses are red, violets are blue, sorghum sticking, so is glue.
There goes 75 years right down the drain.
What exactly are we supposed to do, Miss Hathaway?
Well, according to Mr. Clampett, we're to help Ellie Mae entertain a dozen handsome movie actors.
Oh, crazy!
Oh, howdy, girls. Much obliged for hurrying right over. Miss Jane, thanks to you, Ellie Mae has got more young fellows than she can handle.
We shall hurry to her rescue.
Right in the parlor. And get ready to be mobbed.
Let me at him.
Oh, young lady. I wouldn't get my hopes up too high. From the looks of you, you ain't got much. You two spying on Ellie again?
Not me. I'm spying on her fella.
I'm spying on his car. Boy, I sure hope Ellie marries that rascal so I can drive it.
Come away from that window.
Well, somebody ought to stay and watch. I don't trust that fella Dash Riprock.
Why not?
He's had Ellie Mae out 2 nights in a row till plumb past dark. And out driving today, and still no ring on her finger.
Give the boy a chance.
A chance to what? We ought to ask his intentions.
I'll do it.
Jethro, you're coming with me. We got chores to do.
I'll ask him.
You stay in the house and leave them alone. You scare the boy away.
All right, Jed. Whatever you say.
Well, come on in, guys.
Let's say goodbye out here.
Goodbye. Well, ain't we going swimming this afternoon?
Well, I gotta leave you for a while, Ellie. I've got an idea, Ellie. Instead of swimming here, why don't we go to the beach?
Well, all right, guys.
Instead of picking you up out here in front, why don't you meet me out by the gate?
Well, fine and dandy.
Make that outside the gate. Way out by the street. 2 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
My wife said I was to pay you for this.
That's right, Daddy. Big Mama saw her down at the beach and flipped. She said you'd lay 50 skins on me.
Skins?
I believe that means dollars, Chief.
$50 for this piece of junk?
Junk? Daddy, this is a Sheldon Epps original. You dig it, don't you, Chick?
Well, the abstract art is not too dynamic, but that's rather a striking likeness of a fish.
What do you mean, likeness? That is a fish. Oh, tell Mrs. D to hang it in the cool room.
Get this thing out of here. I wouldn't give you 50 cents for it.
You don't like this side? How about this side?
Out. Out.
You're the money bunny, Clyde. You ain't gonna miss 50. Come on, start your own war on poverty.
Give me the security officer.
Chief, if your wife agreed to buy the painting...
If my wife wants that garbage can Rembrandt, she can pay for it out of her own bridge money. Now, get these monstrosities out of my sight.
Mrs. Drysdale's address. Perhaps if you drove up there...
Hey, Chick, you wanna buy this?
No, thank you.
How about a set of bongos?
No,
I'll make you deal on my threads.
Oh, really?
Sandals? Out. Wash your car? Out. Come on, machine, you can do it. I'll give you a beat. Yeah, that's it, Wheels. Go, go, go. Oh, at the top of this hill is the pot of bread at the end of the rainbow. Oh, Shelley. Dig the drumsticks on that chick. It's Miss Build City. Hey, chick.
Barney ain't no chicken. He's a dog.
Hey, wait for me, baby. I'll be back with a pocket full of wampum. We'll make the scene. Scooby-Doo, me and you.
Look out, you headed right for that. Oh,
Set it down right here, Jethro.
Don't move him till I've checked him over. Thank goodness it happened in front of a doctor's house.
Reckon you can fix it, Jethro?
I'll do my best, Uncle Jed.
You ain't fixing to give him a shot of straight corn squeezins, are you, Doc?
Of course not. He's a city boy. Just sniffing the cork will bring him around.
I made it. I've gone to that big pad in the sky.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. What happened, boy? How come you whomped in that wall?
Is that the scene? I wonder the lights went out.
And I may seen the whole thing.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Like it's coming back to me now. I was wheeling through Richville, and out by your front gate, I saw this wild chick with the crazy drumsticks, and, how?
Ellie, I told you to keep them chickens penned up, especially when they've been at your granny's mash.
Well, it was little Arnie he seen. He just thought it was a chicken.
He is a city boy, ain't he?
How you feeling, young feller?
Oh, I still read Tilt, Mama. How about another sniff of that airplane glue, huh?
Jed, thumping that wall has loosened the seeds in his gourd.
All is ours, Granny. We gotta take care of him.
Well, get him upstairs. I'll have him right as rain in no time.
Come on, Jethro, let's get him up to bed.
You gonna put me in the sack?
Oh, you ain't far enough going for that.
I'm real gone, Daddy. You know something, Daddy? This is a real strong cat.
Ellie? Ellie Mae, where are you?
Howdy, Dash.
Ellie, you said you were going to meet me out by the street. What happened?
Well, this is what happened. Mr. Epps ran smack dab into the wall.
Well, you shouldn't let him drive.
He ain't Mr. Epps. That's Skipper. Mr. Epps got knocked wobbly, so Pa and Jethro's putting him to bed.
All right, young fella, hop into bed.
Oh, Daddy, you're kidding. Is this what you wear to Sacktown?
To where?
Snoozeville.
Oh, no. That ain't for traveling.
That's for sleep. Oh, you two have got to be from outer space. You sure ain't Earthmen.
Still talking out of his head. You'd best stay up here and keep an eye on him.
Yes, sir. Hey, you reckon Granny can mend this?
Probably. But I'm gonna have a rough time fixing these shoes. Ain't much left to work on.
Hey, Daddy, where are you going with my threads and my skids?
Never mind, you rest easy. Granny's gonna fetch you up some hot victuals.
Crazy. Hot what?
Vittles. You know, like grits, blossom belly.
You're putting me on, Clyde.
My name is Jethro.
Oh, come on, Clyde. Nobody's name is Jethro.
Well, mine is. There's lots of Jethros at home. We's from back in the hills.
Like I didn't figure you from Birdland. Hey, Clyde.
Jet Bro.
Who's that big moose down there with the chick?
Who?
Muscle Boy, Mr. Biceps, Mighty Joe Young.
Oh, that's Dash Riprock, the actor. Him and Ellie Mae's going swimming.
Oh, no. Hey, chick, don't split the scene with that cube. I need you.
You talking to me, Mr. Ebb?
Yeah, doll, I'm sinking fast. Come on up here and Florence Nightingale me.
You mean you're feeling poorly?
Oh, baby, I'm like dying. You gotta save me. Come on up and lay the old Red Cross gig on me. Medic! Medic!
I'm sorry, Dash, but I reckon I got to stay and help care for Mr. Epps.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't like the looks of that creep. Where's he from?
Well, he says he lives at the beach.
He's probably under a wet rock. I'm staying.
Ellie, I need... Well, Mr. Riprock, what are you doing?
I'm leaving.
Oh, how's the boy getting along, Granny?
He's as cattywampus as ever, Jed. I fixed him a steaming hot bowl of owl soup. And you know what he said?
No, what?
He said, "It's cool, Mama. Real cool."
Well, you sure cleaned it up.
That's another thing. All the time he was slurping it down, he kept saying, "This is too much."
Well, Granny, I reckon the poor boy ain't used to eating. He told me he didn't have bread in his pocket for a week.
He carries bread in his pocket.
Only place he can, he ain't got a home.
No home? Where does he sleep?
He said he had a little pad down to the beach.
He sleeps out in the open. Why, he'll freeze to death.
Well, he's a pitiful case, all right, no doubt about that.
Uncle Jed? I don't think Mr. Ebbs's tire is going to hold a patch.
Reckon you're right. Did you stomp his front wheel back into shape?
Yes, sir.
That ought to make him happy. Funny thing, all he keeps asking about is his wheels. Don't care shucks about the rest of the car.
Show Granny his eating table?
What eating table?
I was hoping you wouldn't see this, Granny. But appears like the boy has been taking his meals off the back of a for rent sign.
No.
Living in the open the way he does, I reckon that's the best he can do.
Yeah, leastways he's been eating.
Yeah, but you ought to see what. Them the sorriest looking leftovers you ever did see?
Land of ghosts. Ellie Mae Clampett, you're supposed to be upstairs taking care of Mr. Ebbs.
Well, that's what this is for, Granny. Remember how he thought Arnie was a chicken?
Yes.
Well, now he thinks I'm one.
That's the truth, Granny. He's been calling Ellie Mae a chick.
So I figured I'd show him what a real one looked like.
Good idea, Ellie. We plumb gotta treat him pretty like he's a child.
I know. Us doctors are used to seeing sad things. But the way that boy sits up there playing them little toy drums.
Jethro, would you tie a rope onto this and hang it from the elm tree?
What for?
For Mr. Epps. He says he wants to swing with me.
Well, I sure wish he'd make up his mind. What he told me he wanted most in life was to have a ball. So I took this away from old Duke for him.
Now, young'uns, we gotta make allowances for Mr. Epps. He's had a hard life and a hard jolt, and it's got his loft a little out of plumb.
Hello, Wiggy? Shelley. Listen, man, I won't be making the scene tonight. And no, I'm cool, but I creamed the machine. Now, don't pop your top, man. I am calling you from Fort Knox. Man, I'm not putting you on. Daddy Warbucks lives here. Old Goldfinger himself. This cat has got 40 million gumballs. And Wiggy, that's only the intro. Wait till you hear the chorus. He has got a daughter who is like the queen chick of the world. I tell you, the whole gig is right out of King Arthur. If this pad had a moat and a drawbridge, it'd be instant castle. Wiggy, I'm going to have to get off the horn now. Room service is knocking. Take it tomorrow. I'm going to sack out here tonight. Like, fall in.
How you feeling, Mr. Epps?
Crazy.
Yeah, but you're going to get well.
I got a surprise for you. Open the lid. Them is chicks.
No, honey, there's some kind of bird.
Look what I got for you, Mr. Epps. A bouncy ball.
Well, who needs it? Give me my fridge, man. I'm going to swing tonight.
Hold on, boy. You better not swing in the dark. You'll have to bash into the tree.
We'll put up your swing tomorrow.
Nighttime is for resting.
If you want, we'll all stay here with you and play bouncy ball till you get sleepy.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy ball. Don't that look like fun?
This whole thing is out of a book. And you are the Swiss Family Clyde.
I know you and Luck has been strangers. But I tell you what, you behave yourself tonight, and tomorrow morning early, I'll go down to the bank and get you a big box of money so you can get a new car and never be out of bread. What do you say?
Well, I say don't just stand there. Let's play bouncy ball.
You wait here, Jethro. I'll fetch a box of money.
A box of money? You're not going to throw it out the window like you did at Christmas.
Oh, no, Mr. Drysdale. I wouldn't want to see you get that upset again. A small box this time, enough for a new car and some clothes.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. I've been hoping you'd get yourself a new car and some tailor-made clothes.
Oh, they ain't for me, Mr. Drysdale. The truck runs fine, and you can see I don't need no clothes.
Oh, yes. Well, who's the money for?
For this poor boy up to our house.
Mr. Clampett, you've got to stop giving money away for no reason.
Oh, but he needs it, Mr. Drysdale. He ain't got nothing to eat, no place to live.
You call that a reason? It's not even deductible.
Well, I don't know about that, Mr. Drysdale, but what's the good of having money if I can't give it away?
Oh. What you do to my ulcer?
Sorry, but I feel what happened to this boy is our fault.
What happened?
Oh, the kind of Ellie Mae and her critters, he whomped his car into our wall.
Uh-oh. I smell a lawsuit.
And he ain't been right in the head ever since.
He's faking, and I'll prove it. I'll be up there with doctors and lawyers and CPAs and witnesses. He won't get a dime.
Mr. Drysdale, I done promised him the money.
Oh, no. Anyway, I bet that made him well in a hurry.
I'm afraid not. When Granny and me went up to wake him this morning, he was just as cattywampus as ever.
It appears like a good night's sleep didn't help much, kid.
Can't really tell yet, Granny. Mr. Epps? Mr. Epps?
Oh, what?
Rise and shine, boy, it's 6 o'clock.
6 of what?
6 o'clock. On account of you feeling poorly, we let you sleep in.
Boy, you sure did. 6 o'clock, huh?
Straight up.
Oh, like wild. I slept all day.
Oh, no, boy, it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
In the morning?
That's right.
Oh, Daddy, you mean it gets to be 6 o'clock twice?
Pitiful case. He still thinks I'm his pa and Granny's his ma, and Jethro's some fella named Clyde.
Clyde?
That's nothing. He thinks Ellie Mae's a chicken.
Well, I want to get a look at this character before you make any settlement.
Come on up.
As soon as Miss Hathaway returns, we'll be up there.
And don't forget the box of money.
Leave everything to me.
See you directly. How's Mr. Epps? Feeling better?
I think so, Pa. He's painting pictures now.
Well, that beats playing on them little toy drums. What kind of pictures?
Well, he says he's painting one of Granny, but I ain't seen it.
I think I'll go back to work on Mr. Ebbs's car.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's all go in and make a fuss over Mr. Ebbs' painting. That'll be good for him. How's everybody?
Just fine, Ted. Mr. Ebbs is painting my picture.
Well, let's have a look.
Oh, no, not yet, Daddy. I haven't quite finished the hands. They're rough to paint. All right, cats, here it is. My portrait of Granny. Queen of the elderly chicks.
Let me see.
Well, you sit back down, Granny. We want to see if it looks like you.
Looks like her.
It does, don't it?
Looks like something the cat took.
I want to see it.
Well, it ain't dry yet. Jethro, quick, take it outside. Quicker it gets dry, quicker Granny can see it.
Easy, Clyde. That's a masterpiece. They'll be digging that 100 years from now. Not where I'm gonna bury it. Holy man, you ain't really gonna bury this.
If Granny sees it, she'll bury you.
Minute here.
Now, Mr. Ebbs.
Hold it! Oh, Clyde!
No, Clyde, not against your shirt. Oh, you have ruined it. Oh, no, I ain't. I can get this off the turpentine. Oh.
You were right, Miss Hathaway. It's this no-talent coffee house reject.
Oh, don't wail at me, Daddy. Look at this.
Why, Chief? Oh, why, this is good.
Good?
Oh, look at this style, this sweep of movement, this blending of colors. The boy has found himself.
You serious?
Well, this painting will bring $500 easily.
Sold! Clyde, wait! Don't...